Okay, so what are y'all using to heal yourselves these days? I want to know because these crystals ain't gonna get it. Okay? I see so many people relying on the created and not the creator in order to provide them with the healing that actually works, that's actually needed. Understand, Isaiah 6:9 calls the Lord, the wonderful counselor. Do you know that the Lord is a great therapist? Yes, I know this from firsthand experience. He will walk you through various exercises to be able to expose that trauma so you can start dealing with it and healing those soul wounds. He will walk you through what your feelings are on various things that happen through different stages of your life, such as childhood, adolescence, young adulthood, and even adulthood. He will help you understand what's going on in those different arenas of your life, your job, your marriage, your pursuit and receiving a degree, and your interaction with teachers. You will understand how the pain that you've carried in those different stages of your life have showed up in those various arenas of life. He will help you understand how you have, as a result, created a certain pain center in which all of that trauma you experienced is in all those stages, the rejection, the neglect, the abandonment, the hurt, etc., how they all have showed up in those various arenas in your life, your job, your school, your marriage, your relationships, etc., and how they are wreaking havoc, how you continue to think that it is those various arenas that are causing the issue, that they are things that are coming from outside of yourself that are creating problems. What you don't realize is that it's coming within. You have a pain center from all of the collection of negative feelings that you experience throughout different stages of your life, that all anyone has to do is just touch it, tap it, and all of a sudden it resurrects this deep hurt that you have within. Why? Because it's so deeply rooted and has existed for so long and goes back since when you were a child. See, you're switching from job to job. You're switching from relationship to relationship. You're switching from friend to friend. You think that it's something coming from outside of yourself. And if you can only rid yourself of that thing, you'll be okay. But for some reason, it continues to follow you because it's not coming from outside of you. It's coming from inside. You have something within yourself that those things that are outside of you keep reaching, keep tapping into. This is why strangers that don't even know you can cause such a deep hurt within you because they've touched that pain center because you have not dealt with it. You have not processed it. What you must know is the devil's been watching you. He knows exactly how to tap that pain center. Yeah, he's been watching you since you were a child, and he knows exactly what to do to hit the areas that hurt the most. Satan usually doesn't use a whole bunch of different and new strategies. He knows what works. Find out what works for you. Is it offense? What makes you quit? What makes you run? Is it offense? Is it an excess in demand? Is it in you feeling overwhelmed? Satan knows. He just hits it. When you feel rejected or neglected by someone, do you say, I'm done? Because you may not check out physically or run physically, but you may run mentally. You may have one of those situations where you may say, hey, I'm here, but I'm not. I have problems with somebody like that. Hey, if you talk to me crazy one time, all it takes is one, and you touch my pain center, I'm like, okay, me and you're done. We could talk all day, but as far as my heart, it's closed, it's guarded off. right? And the Lord has to help me to work through those things. But understand they're tapping something within, and the devil knows. He knows he's going to use that friend. He's going to use that boss. He's going to use that coworker. He's going to use that girlfriend. He's going to use that husband to tap that pain center. So you have to deal with it at a point in time, and the Lord will help you deal with it. The Lord will help you process it. How did that pain center get created? How did those feelings get locked up in there? What type of things have you had to do to protect against anybody actually touching that pain center, accessing that pain center? Have you developed a persona, a character in which you've donned in order to make sure that people don't access it? Have you donned certain things such as, I don't want to love because I'm scared of love. I've never received love, and I don't want to get comfortable in it and then have it stripped of me. I don this characteristic of trying to be tough, trying to be hard, so that I can intimidate people, and people don't even try to even come at me foul. Why? Because I was bullied my whole life and was hurt, and I don't want people to be able to make me feel like that again. The Lord will help you understand that, and then will take you through steps to help you dismantle the persona, to help you remove the costume. But you got to get with the Lord so he can help you. Oh yeah, it's therapy at its finest, y'all. It's therapy at its finest. Not just that, but what ails your body? What afflicts you physically? Do you think that the Lord can't enter into that situation and provide instant healing? Do you think he cannot make a pathway to provide you with tools that will allow you to be able to discover what it is that is going on and provide you a different alternative on how you need to be able to heal yourself? Y'all, these crystals and this nonsense people be using in order to heal themselves when God himself is available to you is not the way to go. Do you understand that the I am that I am has what it is that you need? I don't care what it is. Do you need a healer? Do you need a provider? Do you need a protector? Do you need a companion? God got you. Start trusting in God. See, you're going to everyone else. You're resorting to everything else to give you what God can give you. Again, we are relying on the created instead of the creator, knowing that the created could have an unclean spirit. It could have been derived by Satan in order to provide you with an empty means of provision. Y'all, it all stems with God. So that don't mean you stop your life-saving medication. That don't mean you stop going to the doctor you've been going to for years that's been helping you out. That doesn't mean you stop these current methods that you feel like you were led to be able to do. No, you get rid of those things that you know that are empty. You seek God and invite him in to what it is that you are doing to seek the right path for it, right? You stop doing those things immediately. You might really be talking to the Lord, and both of y'all be in heaven scratching y'all head asking you what happened, because he didn't direct you to do that. What I am saying is God is all that you need, and he will direct you from there. Invite him into whatever healing process you are in, and let those things that you are using be supplements, be tools for healing, not the source. Okay? God knows how to lead you. God knows how to direct you. God knows how to heal you. Oh yeah. God has a therapeutic plan that is tailor made for you, baby. That's surgical. That can get you exactly the healing you need. So put your trust in God. You know God works.